Water, the elixir of life, shares an intriguing parallel with another vital element of our modern world: money. Both are fundamental to our existence, shaping our realities in profound ways. Just as water sustains life, money fuels economies, driving progress, and enabling societies to flourish. From the bustling trading floors of Wall Street to the humble village markets, the flow of money, much like the currents of a mighty river, dictates the rhythm of human endeavor. Consider the Nile, a river whose annual floods brought fertility and prosperity to ancient Egypt. This lifeblood, predictable and essential, shaped the very fabric of Egyptian society, mirroring how money flows through modern economies, bringing growth and sustenance. Just as a drought could spell disaster for an agrarian society, so too can economic recession bring hardship and uncertainty. Both water and money, in their abundance or scarcity, hold the power to shape destinies. The analogy runs deeper than mere sustenance. Stagnant water, much like hoarded wealth, loses its vitality, becoming a breeding ground for stagnation and decay. Money, like water, must flow to remain a source of growth and prosperity. This shared characteristic underscores a fundamental principle of economics: the importance of circulation and exchange. The movement of money through an economy mirrors the cyclical journey of water in nature. Just as water evaporates, forms clouds, and returns as rain, money circulates through various channels, constantly changing hands. From consumers to businesses, governments to individuals, the flow is continuous, driven by transactions, investments, and economic activity. Understanding this dynamic flow is key to grasping the complexities of economic systems. Imagine a bustling marketplace, a microcosm of the larger economy. Money flows from customers to vendors, who then use it to purchase goods from suppliers, thereby injecting it back into the system. This continuous cycle, driven by the exchange of goods and services, ensures the vitality of the market. Just as a healthy ecosystem relies on the interconnectedness of its components, a thriving economy depends on the seamless flow of money through its various sectors. This flow, however, is not always smooth or predictable. External factors such as government policies, global events, or even natural disasters can disrupt the delicate balance. Economic shocks like sudden droughts in the natural world can lead to scarcity, uncertainty, and hardship. Understanding these potential disruptions and implementing measures to mitigate their impact is crucial for maintaining economic stability. Just as water management systems are essential for regulating the flow of water, sound economic policies are vital for ensuring the steady and sustainable circulation of money. These policies, ranging from fiscal measures like taxation and government spending to monetary tools, act as sluice gates, directing the flow, managing its volume, and ensuring its equitable distribution throughout the economic landscape. The connection between money and water extends beyond mere metaphor. It is deeply ingrained in the language we use to discuss wealth. Consider the terms liquidity, cash flow, and frozen assets. All borrow from the lexicon of water, reflecting a subconscious understanding of money's fluid nature. These linguistic echoes reveal how deeply entwined the concepts of money and water are in our collective consciousness. The word currency itself, derived from the Latin currere meaning to run, evokes a sense of movement and circulation. This etymological link underscores the inherent dynamism of money, its tendency to flow, to change hands, and to constantly be in motion. Such linguistic parallels are not mere coincidences. They reflect a profound understanding of the nature of money that has permeated human thought for centuries. Ancient civilizations, acutely aware of water's life-giving properties, often used water metaphors to describe wealth. The Egyptians, for whom the Nile was a lifeline, viewed wealth as a flowing river, bringing abundance and prosperity. Similarly, the ancient Chinese concept of feng shui emphasizes the importance of the smooth flow of qi, or life energy, often likened to the movement of water in achieving harmony and prosperity. These historical examples demonstrate that the association between money and water is not merely a modern construct, but rather a deep-seated understanding that has transcended cultures and centuries. Metaphors in action shaping economic thought. The water metaphor's influence extends beyond everyday language, shaping economic theories and policies. The 18th century economist Adam Smith, often considered the father of modern economics, famously used the metaphor of an invisible hand to describe the self-regulating nature of free markets. This invisible hand, much like the natural forces that guide the flow of water, directs resources to their most efficient uses, driven by individual self-interest and competition. John Maynard Keynes, a prominent 20th-century economist, also employed water metaphors to explain his economic theories. He likened government spending to pump priming, a term used to describe the process of pouring water into a pump to initiate suction. Just as priming a pump stimulates the flow of water, Keynes argued that government spending during economic downturns could stimulate demand and kickstart economic activity. These examples demonstrate how water metaphors have been instrumental in shaping economic thought, providing accessible frameworks for understanding complex economic phenomena. Such metaphors, by drawing parallels to familiar natural processes, make abstract economic concepts more relatable, facilitating their dissemination and influencing policy decisions. However, it's crucial to recognize the limitations of metaphors. While powerful tools for explaining complex ideas, they should not be mistaken for literal representations. Over-reliance on the water metaphor, for instance, can lead to simplistic interpretations of economic realities, overlooking the complexities of human behavior and the multifaceted nature of financial systems. The perils of liquidity when the flow becomes a flood. While the fluidity of money is generally desirable, an excessive focus on liquidity, much like a raging flood, can be detrimental. The 2008 financial crisis, often attributed in part to the unchecked flow of subprime mortgages, serves as a stark reminder of the potential consequences of unbridled financial liquidity. Just as a flood can inundate and overwhelm, excessive liquidity in financial markets can lead to asset bubbles, reckless lending practices, and ultimately, economic instability. The metaphor of too much of a good thing rings true in this context. While a steady flow of water is essential for a thriving ecosystem, an uncontrolled deluge can be devastating. Similarly, while a healthy level of liquidity is crucial for economic growth, excessive liquidity, often fueled by lax lending standards, can create an environment ripe for financial speculation and unsustainable asset price inflation. The allure of easy money, like the siren song of a cascading waterfall, can be intoxicating, leading to poor financial decisions and excessive risk-taking. The dot-com bubble of the late 1990s, characterized by a surge in speculative investments in internet companies, serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of unbridled financial exuberance. Just as a sudden dam break can unleash a torrent of water, the bursting of asset bubbles can send shockwaves through the financial system, leading to widespread economic hardship. Therefore, striking a balance between maintaining adequate liquidity and mitigating the risks associated with excessive financial flows is crucial for long-term economic stability. Just as effective water management systems are essential for regulating water levels and preventing floods, sound financial regulations, prudent lending practices, and a healthy dose of risk aversion are paramount for ensuring the sustainable flow of money within an economy. Navigating the currents. Financial wisdom from water. The metaphor of money as water offers valuable insights for navigating the often turbulent waters of personal finance. Just as a wise sailor respects the power of the sea, a savvy individual understands the importance of respecting the power of money, managing it wisely, and avoiding the pitfalls of financial recklessness. The principles of flow, balance, and awareness, central to water's nature, provide a valuable framework for making sound financial decisions. Firstly, understanding that money, like water, is a flow variable, not a stock variable, is crucial. It's not about how much you have at a given moment, but rather how much you can consistently generate and manage over time. Just as a river's strength lies in its constant flow, financial well-being depends on generating a steady stream of income, whether through employment, investments, or other ventures. Secondly, maintaining a balance between inflow and outflow is paramount. Just as a lake needs a balance between incoming and outgoing water to maintain its level, personal finances require a balance between income and expenses. Living beyond one's means, like excessive water consumption during a drought, can deplete resources and lead to financial instability. Conversely, hoarding wealth, like damming a river, can stifle growth and limit opportunities. Finally, being aware of the currents, both internal and external, that can influence your financial well-being is essential. Just as a sailor studies charts and weather patterns, a financially savvy individual stays informed about economic trends, investment opportunities, and potential risks. By understanding the forces that can impact your financial ship, you can make informed decisions, navigate challenges effectively, and chart a course towards long-term financial well-being.